When it comes to sharing the gospel with unbelievers, our preference tends to be the friendship evangelism approach, where you seek to build a friendship, a relationship first, build some trust, and then whenever a window or a door opens up, eventually down the track you share the gospel. And this could be the plan of attack that you go for with neighbors, with a new friend, with a colleague. But I want to think about, what about those instances where the friendship evangelism approach just isn't possible, where you bump in or you interact with a person that you may never see again. This is the person that you bump into at the shop, the shop assistant that helps you, a person that you're sitting next to on the bus or the train, the new visitor that you've never seen in the office before that you've struck up a conversation with, random people a person that you meet at the park, these one-off encounters where you may never see them again. How do you share the gospel with someone like that? Because the long-term approach just isn't possible. Well, such people as these, such encounters, we need to understand that their souls are just as important as those who are part of our regular circles. So let's think about a few things in how we can share the gospel with these random one-off encounters. Firstly, you need to notice them, and in order for that to happen, you need to get off your phone. Often when we get a free moment or when we're waiting for something, we go straight on our mobile phones and our smartphones and just scroll and search. But you will not notice the people around you on the bus, on the train, in the schoolyard, the other mothers or fathers, the other people in the shop around you. You will not notice them if you're buried in your phone. So you have to get off that and look around who's near you. Secondly, you need to strike up the conversation with them, and when you do, you need to show a genuine interest in them. Ask them questions like, what do you do for work? Are you married, single? Do you have kids? Where do you live? What do you do for fun? Show a genuine interest and concern about their life. This is really important in these in these one-off interactions. Thirdly, while you're talking and having this conversation, look for an opening. Pray for a gospel opening. Now this can come through you being very observant. Are they wearing a cross? That's a good way to start up a conversation. Or ask some probing questions. We see Paul in Athens. He was looking for an opening to share the gospel with them. He was burdened by all the idols that he saw. He looked around and he saw all the idols that they had. And then when he wants to speak to them, he says, "Friends, I notice that you are very religious in every way." And there was his opening. We should look for these kind of openings. Ask questions such as, what do you do on the weekend? Did you go to church, or do you have some kind of religious thing that you do on the weekends? There's an opening. Do you have any kind of religious beliefs? What are your thoughts on life? Questions like, what are your thoughts on the current crisis and where the world is heading at the moment through this pandemic? Or another question might be, what are your thoughts on life after death? Have you ever thought about that much? Or who do you think are the kind of people that get to heaven? And who are the kind of people that go to hell? Basic questions as these, getting an opening going for you to share the gospel with them. And lastly, the thing that should really be happening before all of this is, in each morning, make it your daily prayer. God, give me someone today to share the gospel with. Give me an opportunity. Can you open up a door? Can you bring a person to me that I can share the good news about Jesus Christ with? And watch the Lord pave the way.